In 2014, the Water Authority of Dickson County approached us. And they came in asking a question that I'd never been asked before. They said, we want you to take over our maintenance contract. And we said, well, we don't do maintenance contracts. And they said, well, we're looking for a better way to do this. And I asked the question, why? The reason is that they had been under maintenance contract with a particular company going back to the early 2000s. And as the tanks started coming up with that second set of repaints, and in this particular year, 2014, they didn't get any service work, even though there were 3 tanks that were scheduled to be painted that year. When you reach out to the company, it is their prerogative to decide when and if the tanks get painted. And so the Water Authority looked at that and said, you know, if we're paying this money and we're not receiving any service or actually work for it, is there a better way to do this? And what they did was created a maintenance account. And so they started putting money into that account, and then we started looking at projecting out how much money would be in the account over a period of 12 months, 24 months, and we set up a new paint schedule. While we were doing this, we were also doing tank inspections. During those tank inspections, we were able to better identify what were the tanks with the greatest needs. And so we were able to develop the schedule that way. Not develop a schedule on, well, it's been 10, 12 years, it's time to paint the tank. And so we were able to pick the money, pick the situation, and do it the way when they wanted to, when it was right for them. And it was also their money and their account, and they had control of the decision making on when their tanks were taken care of. Now, this is the exact opposite of how a traditional tank maintenance contract is set up. It is set up in a way that the utility pays money into the contract, and then they're supposed to receive certain work at certain times. Historically, that has not always worked out, so it was just a different approach. And then we took this same approach and we applied it to, say, Newport Utilities. And in Newport, where we had several of Aqua stores within their system, we actually set them up on a maintenance administration plan in which we were able to say, these tanks will be serviced in this way at this year at this time, and it will cost this much. And so it was a different approach, a different way to go into it. It is something that is better for the customer, it's better for the end user, and it's better for the utility.
They play a vital role for the Water Authority. You know, they do all our inspections on our tanks, but also they deliver all our chemicals to our water treatment plants and our wastewater treatment plants and some of our lift stations. We have somebody that they keep up when each tank has to be inspected, and knowing that if I need them, they're just a phone call away.
The water treatment business is a family-oriented business, and even though your vendors are not day-to-day with you, we can always call if we're having a problem. Feel like you're not on the island by yourself. There is someone you can contact that goes the extra mile to try to help you.
As far as business goes, you don't find it much anymore. Just the interaction. When they say they're going to be there, they're going to be there. There's no questions. I mean, they don't have any excuses. They're just there.
I know I'm not going to run out of chemical. Our previous company let us run out of chemical multiple occasions. That has not been the case with these guys. I can call them anytime, ask anything. They're usually a good asset. If they don't know, they're going to find out. They're just good people.
What started as a strange request from the Water Authority of Dickson County to us to be a maintenance administrator, something we'd never done before, we never even thought about doing before. Lo and behold, here we are all these years later, 10 years down the road, we have taken on not only being the maintenance administrator, doing their tank inspections, handling their water quality, providing their chemicals, and now building tanks in their system. It is an all-encompassing relationship that we are so grateful for, and we're so proud to be a part of the success of Dickson County, because what we do does absolutely affect their success. We're not their only supplier, we're not their biggest supplier, but what we are is a trusted and valued supplier. We know who they are, they know who we are, and we trust each other, and we work together for their success in making things right for them.